June the 28th, 1914, Sarajevo, Bosnia. An open touring car takes a wrong turning. Its driver tries to reverse in the narrow road. What happens in the next few seconds will cause the deaths of millions of people. Suddenly a young man steps forward, raises a pistol, fires 2 shots. But how could a terrorist attempt by an obscure student in a hot and dusty Balkan town plunge the world into the deadliest war yet known? At the beginning of the 20th century, the world is dominated by great empires. And in Europe, these are formed into 2 competing and increasingly hostile power blocks. Austria-Hungary and Germany against Russia, France and Britain. It is the accelerating collapse of the oldest empire of all, coupled with this rivalry, which turns an obscure terrorist incident into the spark which sets off a world war. At its zenith in 1699, the Turkish Ottoman Empire dominates not only North Africa and the Middle East, but the Balkans, to within 50 miles of Vienna and much of modern Hungary. But by the middle of the 19th century, its control of the Balkans is collapsing. Greece achieves its freedom in 1829. And in 1878, following a war between Russia and the Turks, Montenegro, Serbia, Romania and Bulgaria are given their independence. At the same time, the province of Bosnia is placed under Austro-Hungarian control, although it remains theoretically part of the Ottoman Empire. This is resented by a large Serbian Slav minority in Bosnia, and the Serbian government is determined to annex it and achieve a greater Serbia. July the 24th, 1908, Constantinople. Matters become worse when revolutionary officers, the Young Turks, lead a coup against the aged and corrupt Sultan. The Austro-Hungarian government takes advantage of the chaos to annex Bosnia into the Habsburg Empire. Serbia immediately appeals to Russia for support to prevent this, but receives little encouragement. The Russian Empire is still recovering after its humiliating defeat by Japan in 1905. In 1911, a Serbian army officer, Colonel Dragutin Dimitrijević, sets up a secret society named the Black Hand, dedicated to bringing all territories, particularly Bosnia, which have large Serb minorities, under Serb control. Dimitrijević gives himself the codename Apis, the Bee. Apis has already shown his ruthlessness and determination to undermine the Habsburg Empire. In 1903, he organizes the assassination of the pro-Austrian ruler of Serbia, King Alexander I. And in 1911, his new organization makes an unsuccessful attempt to assassinate the Emperor Franz Joseph of Austria-Hungary. Thus, tensions are running high in the Balkans when further unrest breaks out. September the 12th, 1912, the Balkans. Serbia, Bulgaria, Montenegro and Greece ally to attack the remaining Ottoman territories. Among the young men desperate to fight the Turks is a Bosnian Serb named Gavrilo Princip. Born in 1894, he is expelled from school for protest demonstrations against Austrian rule and goes to study in Belgrade, capital of Serbia. Now an ardent nationalist, he tries to join the Serbian guerrilla forces under Serbian Major Vojislav Tanković, but is turned down as being medically unfit, suspected of having tuberculosis. Within a few months, the Balkan League has driven the Turks out of Europe, except for the Dardanelles and a foothold around Constantinople. But equally swiftly after this victory, the victors start squabbling. Bulgaria attempts to increase the size of its territory by annexing much of Macedonia. The Serbs and Greeks resist this. After a second Balkan War, the area is partitioned and Serbia almost doubles its size. In January 1914, he organizes another unsuccessful assassination attempt to kill General Oskar Potiorek, the governor of Bosnia. And when in April sympathizers in Zagreb send him a newspaper report that the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne will be visiting the Bosnian capital Sarajevo on June the 28th after military maneuvers, the opportunity seems too good to miss.